Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought tonight that I might do a haul video. I've never done a haul video before, that's mainly because I've never had a bulk amount of makeup before, so I thought that it could be fun. So if you're interested in knowing what I've brought in the months of May, June, July, yes, it's 3 months, yeah, stick around and I'd love to show you what I brought and maybe some opinions on some of the things that I've tried out. Welcome back guys. So as I just said, this is a haul video on some products that I've picked up. If I don't mention some of the prices, I will definitely link them down below and where I brought them from at that current price. And yeah, so let's get started. I think that I want to talk about my least favourite thing that I've picked up so far, for me. Just remember that these are all my opinions, just how they work on me. They may work better. Yeah, so the first thing I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. So I've picked this up. I don't recall how much I paid for it, but I will link that below. I first swatched it and nothing came off, and then I thought, okay. So I tried it with a brush first, didn't work. Tried it with my finger first, didn't work. And then so I started Googling it, and some other ladies on YouTube said to use a spoolie and to scrape off the top layer and that it's much better, and I agree with them. Once you take off that first sort of silky sort of layer, you do get product on there, but for me it's just not wow. Like I don't like the formula, well I don't like it on me, and I just find it chunky for me, and although like I find it chunky here, not so great there, but as a highlight, like it really makes the what do they call that, the cupid's bow, that really makes the top of the lip or the cupid's bow pop, and it is okay for the tip of the nose, I've found, but I don't like it as a highlighter on the cheekbones. So that's that for that. I got this. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to say the name correctly. I'll see if I can show that to you. It's the Manakada Beauty Step 3 Perfect little thingy. I received this out of the July Bella box, and it's a blush and a highlighter, and you can use all three different ones if you like, but I actually found that I like to mix them all together and use it as a blush, not necessarily a highlighter. If you swatch them individually, they look different on your fingers, but the bronzer part has got a lot of pink tone to it, so it's and maybe if the bigger version, maybe you might be able to use that that little highlighter bit up here. But yeah, I actually really like this. I was wrapped when there was a makeup product in the Bella box, and I think this is fantastic. So that's that. Then I picked up this on recommendation of a beauty guru who I can't quite remember the name of, and this is the Essence Matte Touch Blush in Berry Me Up. So I don't know if you can see that. This is nice. I really like this. I'll do a little bit of a swatch for you. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm not sure how well my lighting is going to pick up some of these swatches. So I don't really want to sit here and do a whole lot of swatches for you. But for me in person, it's a little bit apricot-y, but yeah, more pinky than apricot-y. Still, I definitely like it. I also picked up this Rimmel Trio Quad inspired by Kate, and I really like this too. I could only get away with using 2 of these two up here. This one I would consider using for an eyeshadow if I wanted that. Really nice, like when it goes on. And this one here is a little bit matte, and this one's a little bit shimmery, and they are really nice as well. I don't use that one as often as I use the Essence yet, but I feel that this one might be a little bit nicer in spring and summer, whereas I'm digging the matte at the moment while we're in winter. So yeah. once again, all the prices I'll find and I'll link in the bottom. I went to Maya. Now, I do know the prices of this ones. I went to Maya and they had a sale on Chi Chi. And the Chi Chi palettes are usually $22. And I picked these up for, I don't know if you can see it, for $11 each. So I got the Enchanted palette. So, if you can see that. Absolutely gorgeous colours and very, very pigmented too. I'm really, really impressed with the Chi Chi palettes. I've picked up a few palettes that I really am not enjoying. I think it's the BYS palettes. I just find them not true to colour and opaque, I guess is the word. Like, but I also got the Sunset palette by Chi Chi. And I'm loving the purple in this, this one here, the purple, and this shade here, which I can see in the viewfinder that it definitely does look different. But they are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I picked those up for $11 each. They're usually $22, so I was rapt about that. And sometimes with Maya, when they don't have a sale in store, they still might have a sale online. So I found that one out firsthand. I also got this from Maya, which is the Revlon Sculpt and Highlight Contour Kit. I have these both in the light to medium and the medium to bronze. And the light to medium, when I can get it open, the light to medium is that doesn't seem like that there's a lot of difference, but there is. Actually, I'll grab it for you. I do have that, I believe. Just one sec. I put it away because it's warmer toned and I'm cool toned. So, and you can't really see a lot of difference, I don't think, in the palettes side by side. So this is the light to medium, which I find to be the cooler tones, and this is the medium to tan, sorry, and I find them to be quite warm. So I really can't use anything on this palette. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. Even the banana shade is actually darker and warmer than the banana shade in the light. So I do have both of them, and I may end up giving this one, the medium to tan one, to a friend. So lucky friend, because I like these. These are fantastic. I didn't really have anything contoury. I used to use a what's it called? Uh-oh. I've already forgotten. I use it so often, and so this happens to me a lot. As soon as I try to remember something. Thin Lizzy, there we go. I used the light Thin Lizzy most of the time. And I pretty much, well, it was a bronzer, but I used that to contour. And it didn't do a lot of contouring. Contouring sort of intimidated me for a while, and I'm starting to learn how to do it, and this palette has helped me and I'm loving it. So that one I received, well, not received, that one I picked up for, I believe it was $13, but it's usually 20 something. I'll link that again below. That one I also got from Maya. Then I have the what is it, the Fit Me pressed powder, is that what they call them, pressed powders? So, and it's got a little pull up here where it has a little spongy thingy, but to be honest with you, that little spongy thingy is awful to use with this product, so I don't know why it's there. Oh, it also has a mirror in there as well. Now, yeah, pressed powder, they're calling that. Set and Smooth. I like this, I do, but it sort of depends on what foundation you're using. So ordinarily I would use a translucent setting powder, which I would use this, the Maybelline Master Fix. See, I pay a lot of attention to what I use. Remember, this is all new to me. Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. That I love, absolutely love it, especially for underneath my eyes when I do use concealer, because I do use concealer, which this is the only concealer that I like. I've tried a few. This one, I just can't seem to go out and buy any more. I mean, not even really to test, but maybe that'll change later on. Anyway, I brought this because I was going to the Pink concert and I didn't want to be taking loose powders with me when I just wanted to quickly touch up. And not that I ended up using it, I was too drawn into the actual concert, but I brought that anyway and I liked it. But because I have really, really dry skin, I found that it had a tendency towards the end of the night to look quite, what do you call it, patchy? Yeah, patchy and a little bit, or like drying. So it was a bit drying. So both of them by Maybelline, and I do think it's good, but I think that I would have to use quite a decent moisturizer and primer underneath the makeup that I was wearing, and that's why I would prefer to stick to this loose one. So both of them fantastic, and I'm glad that I have both of them. Oh yeah, and obviously this one here is tinted as well. It's, what do we got? Classic Ivory this one is, and 120. So yeah, don't count that out, still love it, but I like this one better. Alright, now, I brought another sponge. So, I have the Eco Tools sponge, this one right here, which is dirty at the moment, my apologies, and I like it, but so many people talk about how many different sponges and what they do for them and blah, 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 and I'm right now not in a position where I would even consider, well, affordability-wise, to spend $30 on a original beauty blender. Yeah, no. What? 30 bucks? I can't just throw that kind of money down the toilet for a piece of foam. But anyway, I was doing some research and I was told that the Real Techniques one was on par with the beauty blender, and so I brought it. I got this one on special as well, and I can't recall how much I paid for it, but it was somewhere in the 15 mark area. I don't hate it, but I like my Eco Tools better, I think. Yeah. Anyway, but what I do like about this is, see the Eco Tools, I'll show you a little bit different, sorry about that. Eco Tools has this sort of design, and I like that. But I also like the fact that this has got a point, so I can really, get in there. But this works just as well. I mean, I can do the same thing, I just have to hold it a different way. So, and I do like the rounded bottom on the Eco Tools opposed to, that. I have that option here as well as the rounded edge. So, it's cool. It's great to have another sponge. I might use one for contouring or something else. So, anyway, that's all good. Let's move on to like lip products. That would be great. So this is a lip product, but it's not a colour. It's just a lip balm. But I've tried tons of lip balms. I've tried Maybelline lip balms. I've tried even Burt's Bees lip balms, and so many people swear by them, and that's great. But I don't like them. I find them too slippery, like, yeah, they're great moisturizing, definitely. But this one here, which is the Nivea Repair and Protect, fantastic. It's got the formula much like a NYX butter gloss or something like that, but it doesn't feel like it's going to move off your lips. It's fantastic. And, oops, excuse me, it's got sunscreen in it as well, SPF 15. But yeah, I would recommend this to anyone, literally anyone. I love this stuff. So that's the first one. And I think at full price it's like $4, but I didn't pay that. I got mine for about $2.50 at Chemist Warehouse. Second lip product, also not a colour or anything like that, but it's e.l.f. Here's a good one from e.l.f. This is a lip scrub. Yeah, it goes, look at that. There's a fair amount of product in there. There's been some sort of controversy around e.l.f. products and what's in there. And anyway, this is fantastic. I get a little dry patch on the edge of my lip. It's actually a scar, and it flakes up every now and then. And this is the scent or flavour called Sweet Cherry. They also had, like, I think mint and something else. I don't recall what that was. This is great. Like, I just wet my lips a little bit and then I give it a bit of a buff, bit of a scrub, roll it around, wipe it off. Not only does it taste delicious, not that I'm sitting here eating it, but not only does it taste delicious, but it works fantastic and it makes my lipstick flawless. I didn't pay much for this at all. I think this might have been $6. So, you know, I've looked at things like this from Sephora and stuff like that, and I'm not dissing on Sephora or anything like that, but for me, in my current financial position, I can't afford a lip scrub that's going to cost $20, $30. And I don't even know if it's Sephora that I'm talking about. I'm just talking about in general online, you know, higher end lip scrubs. I'm not going to spend $20, $30, $40 on a lip scrub when I can get one that works really, really well, from Kmart even, for $6. That's my logic. Anyway, moving on. I got this little Clinique lipstick. Isn't it cute? Look at that, it's so cute. Now, it looks really, really dark. It's not, but it's fantastic. Like, it is sheer, but it's buildable. And I received this because Clinique was having a special. If you spent $60 on a moisturizing product, which I'll show you soon, they gave you this little baggie right here full of goodies, and it came with, I might even be able to show you, it came with obviously the little lipstick, it came with a 2-in-1 micellar cleansing gel, it came with a 7-day scrub, rinse off scrub, it came with a Clinique dramatically different moisturizing lotion. It came with a Moisture Surge little one, and a lot of people rave about these little ones. And I'm sure it came with something else. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It came with something else too. And that's right. It also, sorry, I have a pull-out drawer. It also came with a mascara. So the High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara. So, and an eyeliner as well. It came with an eyeliner as well. So, which I think I've got in here. Maybe? There it is. Alright, so there we go. It's the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes and Intense Stylo, well, I was about to read it in the other language. Quick Liner for Intense bokeh? Well, it's a quick eyeliner. So, I have my opinion on all of these things, but let's not talk about all the moisturizing things, leave that for another day. The lipstick I like. Would I go out and purchase it? Probably not. There's a ton of other lipsticks that I prefer over this, but it was really, really nice to get, and I definitely love the color. The color is Bare Pop. On me, it's kind of like My Lips but better, but with a little bit of shimmer, sort of. But yeah, fantastic product. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, I wouldn't wear it all the time. I like something with just a little bit more pigment and a little less effort. So, next up. I have played around with these. I don't know if you can see them, but I freaking love them. These are the Maybelline Color Drama Lip Pencils, and I have the color Pink So Chic and Minimalist, and wow, these glide on, they don't budge, they've got like bam in your face pigment. You can't go wrong with these. My only gripe about these is there's not enough color range. Like, I want more. Like, they are that good. I don't understand why there isn't like this full range of colors. There's a lot of sort of bare sort of colors and a lot of like really like robust pink in your face sort of colors, but there's nothing sort of like in between all of that, you know? So I really do hope Maybelline come out with more of them. I can't go past the makeup aisle without pausing and sort of retesting them all on my hands to see if any of them are different, but I freaking love these. I gotta be really careful because I have a tendency to swear a lot, so I'm trying not to do that, obviously, because I don't want my videos to be removed for whatever reason, and my mouth might get me in trouble there. So, moving on from that. Fantastic, I'll show you again, absolutely beautiful, love this colour, which is Pink So Chic, but my skin is so fair, and sometimes just for me, I feel like it doesn't look as good on me as it would somebody who was a little bit more tan. But the Minimalist, awesome, like absolutely awesome. I've run out of words to describe how awesome it is. Anyway, moving on. I have this e.l.f. Lip crayon thing. I'm not actually sure what it's called. And I picked it up, and when I picked it up, I thought it was like a lip gloss. Now, I'm not into lip glosses. I really aren't. I'm really not. I really aren't. What? I'm really not into lip glosses. But I thought this was a lip gloss. Gloss? No, lip lacquer. Whatever. And I thought I would give it a go because everybody talks about them, and I thought, oh well, it's been, what, 10 years maybe since I've tried one, and the last one that I tried was absolutely horrible. And so, anyway, I picked this up in the colour that I thought that I would like, which was, it looks like that, which is called Tea Rose. And so it ended up being this crayon, which I'm kind of glad, because I really don't think that I'm going to like lip glosses, lip stains, or anything like that. So this one here, it's not a bad colour. I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but it's mauve. It's more of a purpley mauve, but it's mauve, and that's okay with me because I really like mauve on my lips. I like mauves, I like purples. I like purples in general on my face. Yeah, so anyway, I also picked that up from, was it Kmart? No, I think I got this from Target. I don't know, but anyways, one of those two places. Okay, next two. I have two lipsticks, and they are both from NYX, and I love them both, but I love one more than the other. So the first one that I'll start off with is the NYX Round Lipstick in the colour Minimalism or Minimalist. This was the first lipstick that I brought in, I want to say 5 to 8 years? No. Well, that's if you're counting Avon lipsticks, which I'm not, because... Anyway, I mean, like, you know, branded outside of Avon. I have brought an Avon lipstick probably in the last 12 months, but... Anyway, department store or anything like that, pharmacy even, I haven't brought any lipsticks for years. And so I brought this, and I'll show you that one. I found a pattern with me that I buy mauves. This is gorgeous. It goes on really, really nice. It feels buttery, but not so buttery that it feels like that it's going to melt off your face. But what I like even more than the round lipsticks is the matte lipsticks. Oh my gosh, like this is so dreamy. The pigment in it is like... Let me see if I can swatch it for you. If I got a spot that I can... It is great. Like... I mean, it even feels good on the hand. I can't explain it. I don't know. It's just amazing. Like, it feels great, and it doesn't budge. I mean, obviously, if you're going to run your hands all over it, it is going to budge. But I have a... with my lips, they sort of leak and they bleed. Well, my lips don't bleed, but the lipstick bleeds, and lipstick doesn't normally look very good on me, so I normally focus on my eyes and sort of keep the lips sort of neutral. But I'm finding that I can wear the lipstick colours that I want. I just have to find the right formula. So anyway, NYX, loving the lipsticks. Yes, that's it for the lipsticks, but... I have picked up an Ardell, is it Ardell? Ardell eyebrow sculpting, what do you call it, an eyebrow palette? So anyway, I use the darkest shade in this, and it works really well. No complaints. It's pretty easy to use. I do use it in, as well as the Maybelline Brow Drama. I like that stuff. Actually, there are some other ones that I want to try. There's this new pen coming out, eyebrow pen coming out. It's got like these 3 little forky bits. L'Oreal has one, but Maybelline have one in the States, I believe. And that's the one that I really want to get. But I'm going to try the L'Oreal one anyway. So there's a few other eyebrow products that I want to try, but this is what I got for now because it was there. It was on special at Big W, and I picked it up, and it came with, it's already got a little brush inside of it, but it came with an extra brush, which has got a spoolie end and an angled brush, and it came with this brow grooming pencil, which I'm really not sure what that is, but I'll figure it out eventually. And the last thing, oh, it's not the last thing. I brought this. It is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Luminizing Primer. I know what this looks like. I haven't opened it, but I know what this looks like, and it's like liquid metal on your face. So I've been trying to find decent highlighters. Obviously, the only one that I've really sort of come across is the e.l.f. The ones that I really want, I have to order online, which has annoyed me because they're all like, you know, minimum this for free delivery, otherwise it's $10, and I don't want to waste $10 on postage, but I also don't want to go and spend $70 on a bunch of crap that I don't need. I also don't want to spend $10 on a bunch of stuff that I don't need. So I thought maybe I'll give this a go. I've seen some people use it, and I'm a little bit excited. My regular primer is the Maybelline Master Prime, which I use that underneath the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy. So because I have dry skin. So anyway, they're sort of new products to me as well, because before that I didn't use any foundations, and if I did use a foundation, it was ancient. It was like 10-year-old foundation. It was disgusting stuff. Anyway, so the last thing that I do have, and I can't tell you my opinion on that, sorry, because, well, I know what it looks like swatched, but I don't know what it looks like on under that, which I will do a video of. And the last thing that I do have is the Clinique. It's a larger version of the little one that I showed you before that I got as a gift. The Clinique Moisture Surge gel cream stuff. Now I spent $60 on this, and I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to ruin the video, the review that I'm going to make and upload next week. But I got that from Maya with the sale, with all those other goodies that I got, so it was a bonus. I love free products. It gives me the opportunity to try them and review them and tell you guys whether or not I think that they're good. So anyway, that's pretty much it for my haul for the last 3 months, and it is a massive haul. Like, it's more than I've brought for myself in quite a long time, and it may seem stupid to a whole bunch of people, but this stuff has been making me feel better, more confident about myself, and that's what I need right now. But sometimes I just need a little bit of a pick-me-up. This is my pick-me-up, and I enjoy doing this. So I enjoy the fact that you guys are coming and watching my videos and liking, and if you're new to my page, go ahead if you're interested and like and subscribe to my page, and I will have a lot more videos coming up, mostly reviews on both makeup, skincare, yeah, so I'm enjoying the ride, and I would love it if you enjoy it with me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.